Hello everyone, welcome back to the another live of Root Hackers Lab. So I am Saad and you are watching my YouTube channel. If you are into ethical hacking, bug bounty or web penetration testing, this session is going to be very useful for you. And today's live session is all about Wfuzz directory brute forcing tool. So let's continue our live session. Uh, First, I share the link and then we will start our live session. Disclaimer. This session is strictly for educational and ethical purpose only. Never use these techniques on websites you don't own or don't have permission to test. So first I talk about what is directory brute forcing. First, let's understand this concept. This is most important for this tool. Before we start, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, drop your question in the live chat if you have any question in your mind. So let's start. What is directory brute forcing? For finding hidden folders and files like /admin /backups in a web application. These directories are often not visible on the website but may exist on the server. Attackers and pentesters use tools like Wfuzz, Fuff, and Derp uh, to understand and discover their structure. What is Wfuzz? This is a question. What is Wfuzz tool? How it works and benefits of this, limitations of this. We are covering all of these topics in this video. So first I share the link, and anyone watching this live, please like, share, subscribe, and share this live to your friends who are interested in cybersecurity and ethical hacking or bug bounty. I need your cooperation. Just 2 minutes. Give me. I will share the link and then we start our topic. Okay, so let's start my tool. This is uh, this is by default installed on Kali Linux. So first I type the tool name. So my tool name is Wfuzz. This is the tool. This is the tool, and we are going to use this tool for directory brute forcing. As you see here, Wfuzz is a powerful web fuzzing tool written in Python. It's written in Python. Mostly directory brute forcing tools are written in Go language Rust, but this Wfuzz tool is written in Python. It is widely used for directory brute forcing, parameter fuzzing, authentication testing, API testing. Wfuzz gives a full control over HTTP methods, headers, filters, payloads, etc. So anyone come to the live and watch the live, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. So let's start. If you are on Kali Linux, Wfuzz is usually pre-installed as you see here on my screen. It's installed by default on my Kali Linux. So if you see the help menu of like this, there are a lot of options. Okay, so which website we are testing to the directory brute forcing? So our target website is Metasploitable. First, I type here is my Metasploitable machine. Here is DVWA, username admin by default, and password by default. Okay, it's password. By the way, we don't need any password. So I copy this URL, this parameter of this URL, and then we start with the basic syntax of this tool. So let me talk again. What is Wfuzz? Wfuzz is a powerful web fuzzing tool written in Python. This is widely used for directory brute forcing, parameter fuzzing, API fuzzing, etc. So our syntax is Wfuzz, and then I specify the hash key to header or output, and then I specified dash w to specify my word list user share. This is your by default directory of Kali Linux word list checklist. We are using this checklist and discovery, and in discovery web content, and in web content directory uh, there is no such file directory, I think. Let me check what's the exact file and directory. If you have any question, please drop in the live chat. Kazan. Yeah, done. Okay, bro. Welcome to the live session of Root Hackers Lab. I see where you are, user. You are excited. Watch this checklists, and then our second directory, fourth directory, and my fifth directory is web content. And in web content, let me hit enter. And what's my exact path and exact name of my so let me use common.txt. So let me use common.txt, common.txt, and then we can specify our options. So we are not specifying the options, so then after the word list I can specify my target URL. So here is my target URL, http 192, it's my Metasploitable machine IP, and then I specify the website name DVWA, and we are fuzzing this parameter, so I can type fuzz here after the DVWA. So we are fuzzing on this parameter and I hit enter. So it's fuzzing, so it start fuzzing and directory brute forcing. So I think it's completed. It's give me a 404 responses, and there is a something much better, like 200 response code, 302 response code. As you see here, 302 response code is php info, and the second one is php info.php. So let me analyze the other brute force results. If you have any questions, so tell me in the live chat. I will reply you. We found another 200 status code page like slash login and 302 logout. Uh, Let me more analyze the results. So okay, it's giving me a lot of 404 results. So I can apply the options dash HC, the dash HC, and I can specify the 404 responses. I want to not show results this in my output like 404. So we want to filter this. So I filter this using the dash HC options. Let me hit enter. Okay. Okay, it's give me an error. I think this I made a mistake. Okay, this dash dash HC. It's fuzzing a directories and it's ignoring 404 responses because of this option. And this option filter out this status codes, and it give me a perfect results of this. So let me analyze my scan results, my brute force results. So first I explain the command again. So my command is the first I write my tool name, and dash C is for colorized output, dash W for specifying my word list, and then dash HC for hiding 404 responses and filtering 404 response. Any response that is not 404 is interesting and should be checked manually. Dash HC filters by status codes. So let me analyze my results. I found robots and robots.txt files like this, 200 status codes. It's giving me a php info.php. So I want to open this file in my browser. php info.php, php info.php. Okay, it's redirecting to my login page. I think it's not a better result. So I want to open php.ini. I think it's we found something best. Okay, there is a configuration setup revealed on this page. So this is a basic vulnerability of information disclosure vulnerabilities. As you see here, I open this directory on this web server, and it's redirecting me to this web page, and this is a URL if open on. It's a basic configuration of this website of my target web application, and then I specify config file. I think the config file is much more critical in another one. So I want to open this in my browser. Okay, it's giving me a directory. Let me open this. There is a no file in here, so this useless. Let me check another file and directory. So we found security logout docs eternal. So let me open the docs folders. If you found this directories, you have to analyze one by one. Okay, let's give me a PDF. So this PDF is critical because it's revealing passwords by default. It's publicly available, but this is a vulnerability in this website, like information disclosure vulnerability, broken access control. Then I start another scan with my another directory word list. So first I try the .com and .txt, and then I have I use this word list directory list 2.3. Word list is a heart of directory brute forcing. Uh, Directory list 2.3. I want to use medium.txt. Let me hit enter. It's analyzing the results. It's give me a lot of results like robots.txt, favicon, setup vulnerabilities, copying instructions. You have to use a different word list. Word list is the heart of brute force and this type of attacks. I found a large number of directories in this website using mm, my word list. Word list is the most powerful weapon in this type of cases. So I have to wait for this to complete. It's giving me a directory called instructions and change log. Before I analyze the result, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, drop your question in the live chat. If you have any question, drop in the live chat. Hi sir, welcome bro, welcome to the live session of Root Hackers Lab. I think there is no question of anyone watching the live. So let me analyze my scan results. So I found the directory is called changelog in a capital format. So I have to open this file changelog after the DWA changelog. Okay, what is this? Friendly as much possible, ethical hacker. It's giving me a dates and reports of this website, and it's revealing our contact Gmail and the source download created by www ethical hacker. I think it's is slightly vulnerable, slightly much critical, but not a most critical. So let me open Z series. Mm, I can open the eternal. I think the eternal is a specific file or directory here which is useful. Eternal. Eternal or internal? External. Okay, if story external, I made a mistake here. External. Okay. As we saw here, there is a lot of directories we found using the directory brute forcing technique. First, open this. It's redirecting me to another link, readme.txt. It's giving me the same information, and one by one I open all. Okay, it's revealing a source code of the SQL database. As you see here, it's revealing the source code. As you analyze this all directories and open it one by one, so I see you found a large number of vulnerabilities in this website. Directory brute forcing is the first step of bug bounty penetration testing. So let me explain the specific method. Like I mean specific options of this. So first, as we use in my previous scan dash dash HC, and I want to filter out this status code. It's not revealing me this 404 status code, and my next option dash hh dash dash hh. uh, as you see here, there is a response size like this option ignores the response sizes, and then a useful function called dash capital X. Dash capital X is used to specify a specific post or get method. I mean HTTP method. It's used to specify an HTTP method. So dash X is used to that. And if you want to specify a specific extension like .php, .txt, so you have to specify an option after the fuzz. Like for example, I want to specify a .php option, so we specify here after the fuzz .php. So it give me all the PHP results and files on the web server. If you want .txt file, you need to specify .txt file here. Real world tips. Now some real world penetration testing always analyze response size. Don't rely on status code. Combine Wfuzz with burp suite, browser, manual testing. Try different words. Look for slash admin slash test slash backup slash old. Common mistakes. Avoid these mistakes. Using Wfuzz on live websites without permission, ignoring response length, using only one word list, not checking false positives. All right, so let me explain the Wfuzz tool again using the simple PDF. I have installed this PDF. Here is my PDF. So this is if you want this PDF, so DM me on Insta. I will provide this PDF here. Okay. So what is Wfuzz? Wfuzz is a web application fuzzing tool written in Python, used for discovering hidden directories, files, and parameters. It's popular in penetration testing and bug bounty huntings. Supports get post headers and cookie fuzzing. How Wfuzz works: uses the keyword fuzz inside the target URL, replaces fuzz with words from a word list, sends HTTP requests for each word, filters response based on status codes, size words or lines. Basic syntax, as saw here in my terminal. This is the basic syntax of this tool. As you explain here, wfuzz dash c dash c and dash w to specify URL, and then my target.com .fuzz. So okay, so what's this .com, and dash color is used to colored output. Dash w is to specify word list. Fuzz is a placeholder keyword. Directory brute forcing example. A wfuzz dash c dash w common.txt dash hc. This is a common examples of this. Discovers hidden directories like admin slash backup slash login. Useful wfuzz options is I saw here in Kali Linux. I show specific options. Dash hc hides specific status code, and dash sc shows specific status code. Dash hl hide by line count. Dash hw hide by word count. Dash h value add custom header. Dash x post use post method. Dash d data it's first post data, post method data. Common uses and common cases of this use: directory discovery, login, brute force testing, parameter fuzzing, API endpoint discovery, virtual host fuzzing, ethical usage and warning. Only test systems you own or have explicit permission to test. Unauthorized scanning is illegal. Follow responsible disclosure practices used for educational and defensive security purposes. So, thanks for this like. Alright, that's it for today's session on WFS Directory Brute Forcing Tool. If you learned something from me, uh, I mean Root Hackers Lab, like the video, subscribe for more ethical hacking content, share with your friends, and